Fastest lap for Powell, 125.40.
Evening. Right, we switched the stream on early tonight because there was some problems with the scheduled stream last week. So we're starting it super early. Race 1 is at 8 PM. If you've just switched on, race 1 is at 8 PM. We've got quali. Currently the AM
off
class.
track then, and I was 3/10 up.
Oh mate, not good. Right now the amateur class is qualifying. Dean is on track. That's the other voice you can hear. So the AM class is qualifying. That happens until 7:40. Then the pro-ams go on. That's me for 10 minutes. Then the pros go on for 10 minutes. So that will take us up to 8 PM, which is when the race starts. We've just started it. We've started the stream super early tonight because last week we had some trouble with the scheduled streams. So you might as well pass the time in full view. Come on. There we go. Okay, so Dean is rounded out. He's really quick here, to be honest with you. I'm expecting him to top the VM class, and he needs to. He's within shooting distance.
125.32.
The current AM leader is Lars van Rijn, who has just popped it on pole. But I'm expecting Dean to go faster. I'm sure he can. But he's within shooting distance of the AM class win. And in this league, there's actually decent prizes on offer in the WGTC. If you are first,
I think he's picked me.
first, second or third in the class, then you get some pretty decent gear from 3M. From Freem, not 3M,
New
like
fastest
the,
lap for Powell, 125.26.
not the sandpaper people, but Freem, the karting clothing people, and they actually have put up a lot of decent prizes for this, which include custom boots, gloves, really good stuff. That's why we're fighting so hard for this. This is the last race of the season. We are both in the podium in the class, but we want to go for the win. Dean's got a better chance than I have because he's only 30 points away from the win, whereas I am about 70 points now due to catastrophes and calamities along the way. But this last round matters. You can't drop the scores. If you do badly here, then it totals up in your total. If you do well here, it could completely change things. Good job. Right. Just got to quickly post our stream link
We don't
for
have the
the...
data.
Yes, Chief.
I wish it wasn't as tight as that.
I think you're doing alright pace-wise. So it looks like Dean has got provisional pole, but not by a long way. Not by a very long way at all. Let's see, a tenth, less than a tenth between them. So Lars van Rijn is a current AM class Yeah, doggies, I think half of that's because of me. Oh, that's me. We're on. I nearly missed my call then. Here we go. Yeah, doggies, I think that's because we're in replay mode, and replay mode is turned up a bit higher.
Pit lane speed limit is 89 kilometers per hour.
But I do get your point. I don't know my my arse from my elbow when it comes to that. Right, here we go. The pro-ams are out.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Okay, Daniel, we've got 19 minutes to get the job done. Blue flag.
So the car's on a total knife edge at the minute.
Yellow flag. Watch
Till
out.
we get these tyres warmed up. Should be a sufficient gap here. I might back it off just a little bit. I don't want to get caught out by anyone else going slow. Looks like these guys are doing the same. That should be enough. If I catch them up, then they've got a problem. Here we go then, let's do it. First quali lap is about to be set. Backing that brake balance down for the first corner. Tyres are really cold though, it's going to take a couple of laps for him to really come in. But we still want to get a banker in there.
Sector 1 is 0.40 off the pace. Yellow flag. Caution.
Lots of people struggling with Indy in the heat. It's not a fun track this. This is awful.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace.
We're going to get a second flyer, and that wasn't too clean, but the tyres should now be coming in.
E9, that puts you 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 time is good.
Looking good so far.
The leader's just done it, 125.01. The guy in front has just done it, 125.84. Pole position, you're currently 0.16 quicker than second place. Sector 3 time's okay. Sector 1 time is good. Yellow flag, caution. You've used half your fuel.
It's not going to be an improvement,
Sector 2 time is okay.
but we'll keep going. Just want to burn some fuel off and keep those tyres in the window. GT3 tyres seem to be really good at staying in that window.
That's a new fastest lap for Watson, 124.81. P2, you're now 0.20 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.25 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
Right, track temp is increasing, so I think that's going to be it for us.
Your Sector 2 time is quick.
How long have we got? 2 minutes 32. Yeah, we're not going to get any better than that. No, let's park it up.
Got pipped.
Yeah,
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 480 metres.
it's not going to get any better than that. Yeah, because the temperature's going up. And that was a really good lap that we set there, so I don't think we're going to do much better than that. I did notice the guy in front weaving, and they said a few races back you can't do that. Strict, but ain't no grass meat.
Hey, I'm still in 5th and like 21 cars have ran.
You are really fast here. If you don't get punted, you could well make it. God, this keyboard is a pile of trash.
I'm hoping a few pros like slip in between us two. Me and Lars.
I reckon they will. There we go. Hello chat. Sorry to say, but
Goes to show that he put in a cracking lap as well though, doesn't it?
yeah. Sorry to say, but I won't be able to see your chat during the race. I'll check in with you between races. I still haven't got off my arse and got a tablet or anything here to tag along. But final race of the season, I'm going to have plenty of time to sort that out at some other point. Just going to swap over to a race setup now, so I've got to hide that from you, otherwise Pure Driving School are going to ban me. Probably. And done. $42 litres.
Already in on the race setup as well.
Alright, Crouch, how's it going? So, we've got about 15 minutes left now. Pros are going to take to the track in a second, and then they're going to set their times. I'm hoping that we'll end up in the top 10 on quali, but more than that, I'm just hoping for no punts. This league has been brutal. It's the reason why we're not going to be signing up for the next one. Just going to stick to cleaner grids.
It's interesting to see where the pros come in all of this, because the track temperature's on the way up, isn't it?
Yeah. Who knows? Me and Watson might end up locking out the front row. That's not going to happen.
Williams.
So there's a lot on the line. This round cannot be dropped, which means the point difference that we get. There's 3 races with, if I remember correctly,
I'm just
60
grabbing a
points
drink
per
and get my
race.
head in the game.
Yep. The other voice you can hear is Dean Powell, teammate, who is 5th on the grid. We're currently 2nd. The pros are going to run soon, and then we will get underway. But currently the league points stand as follows. When it loads, big complicated spreadsheet this. On any day now. There we go. So we got basically that's too zoomed out. We're currently 11th overall, which ain't that bad. We've got Williams, Pure Sims OBP, TechSense, Fitstyle Motorsport, 3M Racing, Williams, Pure Sims, Williams, Paceworks, Renvale, Fitstyle, me, Paceworks, Boosted, TechSense. It's a real mix up there, and they've been racing hard, but there's just been too many chunks and lumps took out of me by people spinning, people punting, and all sorts. So it's ain't exactly been a true reflection. Yeah, last stream didn't work because Streamlabs couldn't pick up the scheduled stream for some reason. It'll all look fine on my end, but it wasn't actually outputting, which is why I've had to do it on an ad hoc stream tonight. But we've got some time to figure it out between this and the next season. But it would have been a good one. That was definitely going to be a good one, that last ARL, because the pack in race 1 was really tight. And I remember I was on your boot for most of that, up until the point where I sort of squeezed Mark Hutchinson and he put a wheel on the grass in response and took me out. There's not a lot you could do about that. So we're now 3 minutes into the pro quali. Alex Arana has posted it 2nd, splitting me and Watson, but that's only his first flying lap. He's definitely gonna do better than that. Williams are in the 3 BMWs,
Hello.
BMW Z4s. Howdy.
Where are all the pros at?
They've not done their 2nd flying lap yet, and I think they're just not warmed up yet. I mean, it would be nice if it ended up like this, because statistically speaking, the further up the field you are, the less likely you are to get completely torpedoed, and less likely to collect somebody. So I can't complain about qualifying that high at the minute. Eight minutes remain till the race kicks off. It's a triple header. If this is your first time watching these races, it just means that when we cross the line,
The leader has just done a 124.55. The guy behind has just done a 124.91. The leader has just done a 124.43.
okay, so the 2 Williams on the front. Josh Thompson can't be here because he accidentally registered in the wrong car. That's a couple of clicks that could cost him dearly, but he's had problems.
Still a fairly small grid again, isn't it?
Yeah, which means it's good from a reverse grid perspective. Less competition. The top slots of each class are actually still really tight, of each one. Hopefully they hear my plea and there's no punts. But I'm going to have a quick couple of minutes Wanda.
Going for a
BRB.
poo, yeah?
No, dude.
Hello, YouTube.
I'm all done. I'm all done. I ain't got no more of them to do. True though. Just had an espresso and yeah, a few emergencies. I'll be right back. A couple of minutes, and then we're gonna go for it. Finale round. Got to make it good. So I'll see you in a moment, and then we'll get this race underway. Back. James, most of the punts come from left, right and centre. Don't worry, there'll be a compilation created and uploaded soon. Once this round's wrapped up, I'll be making a compilation reel of all the punts. It's that bad. I wouldn't exactly recommend it. The admins do a mighty job. You know, there's a double reverse grid. So the admins do a good job, the broadcasters do a great job, but the grid I wouldn't say the grid is particularly social, at least from our point of view. It's not exactly social. Nobody sort of, don't know, less of a club and more of a competition. That's definitely the case. But yeah, there's been a punt in pretty much 50% of the races, and it's really hampered this campaign. Half of it's because it's GT3. You'd think that GTE would be harder, there'd be more people sailing into you, but the ABS and TC combined just means it becomes a bit more like touring cars, and people just stick it everywhere, and people get turned ahead of you. If you quali well, that's half a battle, and then you've just got to keep it up all race and finish well and catch that reverse grid. If you get punted in race one, you're done for. You're completely sunk, and that has happened to me many times. There's been 12 races along the way.
Hey, 4 places between us.
I know, that's really good, but there's also 4 places between me and Pro-Am leader. Well, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go.
You got your fuel set, yeah? Got your race set up?
Yeah, fuel set, race set, everything, all done.
Cool. Champagne at the ready, yeah?
Relief champagne.
Lambrini.
Yep. Good God. Urgh. A minute and a half.
Some big names all the way down there, isn't there? What's gone on?
Hot track. People losing it. Yeah. There's quite a few that should be higher. Alright, Tom. Yeah, watch and take note. Because you're going to be in here. You're going to be in here next season. It's going to be your turn to take the punches. There's probably a lot of names that will return. Some people have been really, really good racers. Pete Harrod, I've been in his pocket all throughout the series. And he's really good. He's really considerate. He was the previous season champion, and it kind of shows he's a really considerate racer. Mike Order. Yeah, he's good. Janko, we know now from ARL, he's a hard racer and he's fair, but he ain't taking any prisoners. Alex Nella, also really fair. I've never had any trouble from him at all. If the Williams of Arana, Sarika and Thompson pass, but they're just too fast. They're so fast. Right, going to minimise, going to get on the grid. Hope it's a good one.
That's the end of the session. P7.
And I will see you in between races. Just going to check that fuel. Yeah, 42.
42, yeah.
Yeah, full lap though, so sip that fuel. Map is good, mix is good.
I'm going to keep it at 56.2, the brake bars, until we're a few laps in and spread out, I think.
Good idea. I'm going to keep it in the middle. So with this track, for turn 1, the brake bias is dialed back to 54.5%. Makes a massive difference in the braking distance, and it really can save you from shooting in too hot and overshooting it. But immediately, even though we're going through those S-bends afterwards, we actually have to knock that brake bias forward to 56.5. So that's 6 clicks on that brake bias wheel, and there's no straights in between when you need this. So you have to be pretty much on the ball and give that dial a wind. But if you don't do it, you'll lose a lot of time, or it'll be really unstable through that infield section. So we need to just keep our eye on that. But everything is ready. George McClay ahead, a good racer again, really fair, never had any trouble with him. Ross McFarlane, same deal, super fair. Road Atlanta, we swapped places a couple of times. There's many good eggs.
20 minutes, P7.
But he just hasn't worked out that way. Here we go then, pace lap, and then we're on.
We need to follow car number 33 in the right lane.
It's a good job we put 42 in actually, because a full pace lap. Didn't anticipate that. So try and be really economical.
Already am, I'm in 4th gear.
Catch up to car number 33.
Good luck, geezer.
You too, man. It's been a pleasure.
Nah, it ain't.
It's been hell. Get your fuel map off if it is on.
Yeah, I ain't touched it. Please God, grant me safe passage.
Okay, Daniel, get ready.
Oh, they've
Green,
booted
green,
it.
green. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Good, okay, right. Number 3, number 2, ease in. Need to watch for any opportunists.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
Okay, Bradley Burns has given up the chase. That's good. We wanted that. Didn't want to go side by side through here. Lap 1, let's keep it easy.
Your start's okay. We can build something from this.
We're slightly closer to McClay in front than Bradley Burns is behind us. That should give us a bit of a tow.
Binder.
No, mate. Damage?
It's over. Yeah. Completely.
Just keep going, keep going. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh,
keep going.
I've ended up in the pits.
Oh, okay.
Hold for 1 minute 15. Oh no.
Keep going, keep going. If if you finish, you'll still get points. Do not give up. Don't make the same mistake I've done.
Optional.
Keep going till the finish.
22 minutes.
All right. Yeah, you're done. The goose is cooked. It's a shame, man, but it ain't over yet.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
It's not over. Right, Dean's out of the picture. Don't have to worry about him at least. It's all us now.
I lost it myself going round the banking. Just cold tyres.
The leader has just done a 124.94. The car in front has just posted a 124.84. Seventh position. The gap ahead is now 0.6. leader's just done a 124.77. That's your quickest lap in this session. Okay, Daniel, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Come on, keep digging. You got loads of fuel.
Okay, good. So far so clean. This is a good thing.
That last lap was a 125.29.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
You're just gonna have to send it, mate.
No, bad influence. We may find that the speed comes to us later in the race. That tends to be what happens. So we'll hang on to George McClay, and there might be an opportunity at some point down the line. But for now, finishing with a clean race would be good. Ooh, spinner.
Yellow flag.
Alex
Watch
Arana.
out.
Previous leader. He's not going to be happy with that. Williams boys hold themselves to a high standards. I think he just ran it on the edge a bit too much.
B6, sectors 1 and 2 are 0.30 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.25 off the pace. Okay, Daniel, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. You're
Oh, we're halfway through.
Yours going to be tight. We're not sure you'll make it to the end.
Nah, you don't know what you're talking about.
Stay close.
McFarlane has passed Watson. Now Watson might be desperate to take that place back.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Alright, Daniel, keep Alan on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
Could get a double toe here. We've broken the tail behind. Pete Harrod is fast, but he's 2.5 behind, and we're getting pulled along now by the trio in front. So it's mine to lose.
Your last lap time was at 125.59. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
Six minutes 20 left. My exits out of here haven't been brilliant so far.
Come on, pass him already. Okay, Daniel, your lap times are pretty consistent. V6, that was 126.00. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Watson's looking pretty scruffy. That R8 is probably really tough right now. Shh, don't do that to me. As we saw with Arado, all you need is one tyre on the grass there. Fully loaded tyre on that grass will spin you right round.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 37 Celsius.
Getting hotter.
Okay, Daniel, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
So far this race has been more like a university challenge with a boxing match. But that's good, that's what we want.
125.80. You're a tenth off in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Good, we're going to be fine for fuel. Looks like. Take that bias back to 54.5. White flag lap being quite friendly to us on fuel and all. There we go, last lap of the race. We're 6 in a minute.
One more to go. That lap was at 125.92.
Looks like Idoka's had a bit of a problem there. Home stretch looks like it's going to stay like this. I know that wasn't exactly a brutal race. Far from it. That's the cleanest race I've had so far. in this whole league.
It's your white flag.
White flag, yeah, check a flag now. That's it, race end.
Oh, okay.
That's
Not bad for
good.
you.
Yeah, 0x as well, I think.
P6. Okay,
Oh, nice
that's
one.
the finish. Well done, mate.
0x basically means you get bonus points. That's 5 bonus
Can you
points.
believe my result?
I know, man. Oh, you totally bottled it. But
I know, man.
come back strong in race 2.
Yeah,
Where
I
did
can
Van
just
Rij
enjoy it
come?
now. He did all right actually. He did 13th. Which is a
Okay.
good result. Yeah.
Let's imagine it's a 12 reverse grid. Then all is not lost. Anything could happen.
Nah.
He could bin it. You could get a really good race. Just try it. You've only got 2 more races to go, man. You might as well thrash it as best you can. Oh, gutted for you, man. You need to keep your podium hopes alive.
No, I should be able to do that. I think it's Morgan Butler had a poor race. I don't think he's practiced.
Just don't forget, you don't drop these rounds. It counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a shame that you weren't able to carry on at all, because even if you got like, even if you finished like 25th in this league, that would still been about 30 points.
Yeah.
And that's 30 solid points that you can't drop. But it happens.
Hey ho.
Yeah, hey ho. Good clean race. That's the cleanest race in this entire series. I'm kind of glad for it. That's what we wanted. The last thing we wanted was to be punted out of T1, out of race 1, and we've got our wish. So no more whinging now. Got to get on the case. So now the reverse grid will be allocated by
Watch
a
your speed. Pit lane
random
speed
wheel.
limit is 89 kilometers per hour.
Reverse grid will be allocated by a random wheel, and then somebody will bung the spreadsheet into the system, and then we will know where we are. I don't know what reverse grid is. I kind of want to keep it a surprise. Fuel load's correct, at least. That was keep it at 42. So not a lot to write home about, but for those of you who might have followed earlier races, you know how big a deal that really is. Right then, chat, I'm keeping up with you. So the relative isn't lined up properly? That's weird. Wonder why that is. See if I can't figure that out, because that's really annoying. I'm just going to drag it over here a bit. Relative. No, sorry. Gonna have to come back to you on that one. Just gonna have a quick break in between races. They're now gonna line up for. They're gonna arrange the grid for race 2. Then the session's gonna be up in a minute, and then we'll knock about and grid up for race 2. So I shall see ya very, very shortly. Thanks for riding along. It's going to continue after the short break. Keys up.
Alright.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one for you, was it?
Ah, I'll be alright. 18 reverse grid.
Oh, that means that I am probably about 9th, 10th, 11th.
Right.
One of the
Damage
two.
limitation here. Let's bring it home for some gloves.
Yeah, come on, mate. You ain't come this far to drop off the top 3 now.
it'd be awful, wouldn't it?
Considering you felt like a bit like a shoe-in for shoes a few races back, that's how far you can fall.
That's alright, I didn't want shoes anyway.
Didn't want the shoes anyway.
Didn't want them.
We're just
It's
waiting.
a long wait between races when you're when you're like watching from the pit lane and want to get going.
Yeah. Second session still isn't up yet. Alright. Blimey. Well, there's not much salt in the chat, so everybody must have just had a decent race.
Yeah, it looked pretty clean.
Yeah, it's mega clean. Right, race 2 is live.
Oh.
I feel really like good tonight. Like my eyes feel like eyes still.
I do think I race better on a Sunday when I've not worked.
Yeah. What, do you work on Sundays?
Around the house.
Oh right, yeah, of course.
Work the house.
Second session is still not quite up yet. Come on. There we go. Right,
Set
ready
up.
to start. Yeah, just check you've picked the right car.
That would be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it?
Yep. Right then, chat. Gonna have to leave you again for race 2. 18 reverse grid basically means that we're gonna be back 12th. Yeah, back 12th. And behind us, we're gonna have George McClay, a pro, Adam Watson, pro-am, but really fast. In front of us, we're gonna have Pete Harrod, Alex Arana. I expect them to basically gun it. I'm aiming to follow them through. Follow through. I am aiming to be their follow through. So we're going to be the plunger in the plumbing. Yeah, that 0x might come in quite handy. It literally could be won by a point, and I'm going to want every single thing I can do.
You finished behind him, didn't you?
Yeah,
But
one,
you
2
keep him
places
like
behind.
you're still within one bad race, though, aren't you?
Yeah, and he looks really like ragged on the edge in the closing stages. I think that R8 is a bit of a handful.
Well, you've seen how the tide can just turn, so believe, man, believe.
I feel like a poor person now with my B licence in the middle of all these A's. Oh no, Adam's a B. That makes me feel a bit better. Bloody LMPs. Alright, we've got 6.5 minutes of warm up. Now let's just get right in.
Pit lane speed limit is 89 kilometers per hour.
It helps to get a grasp of how hot the track is.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
Feels hot out.
I've never lost it on the corner like that before.
Which
Around
one
the
was it
banking.
again? Oh, the banking.
Going onto the banking.
Did you like look away for a split second or something? Because that's
The track
what I did
temperature's rising.
yesterday.
It's now
I was
38
practice.
degrees Celsius.
I must have been looking at brake bias or something like that. I don't know.
Ah, I got you for you though. It happens.
George Russelled it, didn't I?
Yep. I've figured out that the brake bias encoder, they're kind of designed for you to just flick them and not try and sort of feel each sort of notch in them. You're supposed to just go, you know, just whack it 6 times or however many you need.
I like buttons better. Well, I don't really have the choice of the encoders, do I?
Nope. Yeah, it feels warmer out. Yeah, if it's an 18 reverse grid, that puts me in like 12th or something like that.
That's not a bad place to start. As long
Nah,
as
Pete,
Bubba Watson.
I think Pete Harrod and Arana are in front of me, and they're gonna slice through them quite easy. I should think, if I stay on them.
God knows how I lost it there. I was just like planted then.
At least you didn't take anyone else out. At least there's that.
Yeah, I ended up like right into the pits, but I hit the inside wall like with force, so I got done for speeding in the pits.
Oh god, okay, yeah.
And then like a pretty total car, to be honest. Like 20 minutes of required repairs.
Gutted, man. Recovery drive from here. Enjoy it. You are fast in race pace here, so recover.
P2.
Yeah, I think I must have given it a bit too much like steering input while I was distracted.
Yellow flag. The leader has just done a 124.86.
Look on the bright side, you've just made Van Ryn really happy.
Sector
Like
2 is 0.15 off the pace.
he might be in tears for all you know.
Yeah, that's all I want really, make people happy.
Should message him after and just say, I did it for you, mate. I did it for you, I just didn't want to make it look like I gave it you.
You're currently 1.0 off the pace. That lap time was 125.90.
I'm just going to park up. Right, tell me, is the relative telemetry chat.
I'm looking forward to like a bit of good racing.
Tell me if he... Oh, God, where's my mouse? There it is.
How's that McLaren just come around like that fast?
He was on the outside ring.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
The leader has just done a 124.37.
the relative box is fine. Phil Hoffer, you're gonna have to keep an eye on it for me, because if it still ain't lined up right, then I don't know. You're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Okay, a minute left until race 2 begins, and then we're going to be on for race 2. We've got a lot of fighting to do. We can't do a race 1 and just sit behind a pro or a McLay or whatever. We've just got to actually bosh it. We've actually got to make overtakes and make it stick.
Stay behind the white line. The guy behind has just done a 125.45.
So 20 seconds left until the grid lines up. Yeah, Pete Harrod is having an oval race all by himself. There's one thing I did notice about the Indy track, which took me a while, but it goes the wrong way around the ring.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I didn't realise that until I was like, hang on, Indy turns left. Here we go.
That's the end of the session, P5.
Right, here we go. Race 2. Please, no punts. That's all I ask. No punts, please. Okay, so up ahead. At the head of a... Oh. Now I'll reserve judgment. At the head of the grid, we've got a stack of pro-ams.
Well, you're in it.
Larzo and Ryan's 5th, mate, so I think you've got to wave goodbye to the shoes.
Oh, I have longer.
You've already come to terms with that, yeah?
Oh yeah, as soon as I lost it I was like, oh, bye-bye. Nah, it was too quick, like.
You did your best.
P13,
Yeah.
20 minutes.
You had a good shout. I can't imagine that when the season began back in 2017.
2017?
Well, that's how long it's felt. I can't imagine you would have felt as though you'd been in for a shout for the
No,
Amway.
not
So
after the first couple of races.
yeah, so you've done amazing. If you'd have started out at the pace you're at now, you'd have walked it. Got an upgrade along the way, didn't you?
Did I get a...
Or did you start out?
No, I think I got a club sport along the way, didn't I?
And a new doorstop.
No, I'm still on the original doorstop. I might treat myself after this season, retire it.
I've got to say that the rig does help me. I don't even really have to think about it anymore. I used to have to think about, you know, am I slightly further away from my desk than I was when I started? I don't even have to give that a second glance now. So if you do get a rig, I think you'll love it. And triple screens is worth a shout. I don't know whether you're going to go triples or VR only.
We'll see.
Maybe both. You only need cheap monitors. These are like 80 quid each from, well, I didn't pay for them because they actually works.
Oh, what happened to Morgan?
Oh, he's, Who's third in the AM?
Matt Robin...
John Roberts?
John Roberts, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's up there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Where is he?
I don't know, I can't see him.
Has he missed the race?
No, because
Oh, no,
he was in the
23rd.
chat earlier on saying, you know, what's the process? How was it reached? Anyway, last corner.
Yeah, it's very steady.
Have a good one, dude.
You too, man. Enjoy it. Don't do
Yeah.
anything I wouldn't do.
Yeah, and let's keep the chat down. Serious now. It only takes a split second concentration lapse to bin it here. Okay, the heartbeat's rising.
Get ready, time to focus.
Oh god, Simon's booted it from a long way back.
Green, green, green.
Can't knock him.
20 minutes to go.
Oh, we're boxed here. We've got Williams on the left, and I don't want to be unsighted into turn one. There's going to be a concertina.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Just
On your
survive.
left.
Nothing stupid.
He's still there.
Oh,
Still
no, you're
there.
kidding me.
Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left.
What a
Clear
joke.
left. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. Car left. Hold your line.
I'm going to have to serve this
Still
on
there.
the straight, because if I
Clear
serve it
left.
now, someone's going to stack into me. That is not fair.
Car right.
That is so unfair.
Clear
Oh my
right.
god.
Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right.
Come on, don't do this.
Wasn't you?
Oh my god. Slow down. Oh,
Yellow.
dear god. That was milliseconds. Milliseconds from a black flag. That is completely undeserved. Come on, marshals, why are you doing it to me? That was absolute nonsense, that was, mate. Alright, looks like we're on our own recovery drive. If it ain't one thing, it's the other. Ridiculous. Oh
Yellow
my
flag.
god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what's going on here? Oh my god, mate, carnage.
I just went through it.
Jesus.
B27.
Come on, don't do it to me.
Get taken out.
Left side.
No, I'm
clear
fine,
left.
fine. Oh my god.
Left
My
side.
heart.
He's still there.
No, Paolo, come on. Let me
He's still
live.
there.
Let me live.
Clear left. Left side.
No.
Clear left.
Man, that was a freaking frenetic, that one. That lap one slow down. Where's the justice in that? It's enough to make you just want to quit. Anyway, onward to task. Let's shut up and get fast.
The leader has just done a 124.77.
That banking is really flipping slippy.
Isn't it?
Absolutely off. This track must be melting.
B25. You're losing 2/10 in sectors 2 and 3. Sector 1 is 1.8 seconds off the pace. On your right. Right side's clear.
Losing bags of time behind Harold Stadler and Mike here now. We're losing so much time. Just need to get tucked up on the back of them. That's good. Now we're going to get a slipstream now from them. Need to watch out. This banking is so slippy right now.
left side. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left. You've just done a 126.50. Alright Daniel, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Come on, Mike. Hurry up. I love you, but hurry up.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Mike, get out of the way, you biddy. Come on. Well, we need to get tucked up right behind him now. Leaving no arguments on the table. Good. This should do it. The McLaren is pretty strong, but we're in such a good tow right now.
B24. Car left. Clear left.
There we go. I don't know whether he sort of gave up there or just brake early, but that should release us. We are faster than Mike by quite a margin. Now we just need to watch out for dodging cars ahead, turned cars ahead of us. 23rd. Oh my god, this shouldn't be. It shouldn't be this like this. No, 13 minutes to go.
There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. P23. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, we've got to get rid of Tom Jacobs.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. B21. Your lap times are improving. This is good. That lap was at 125.39. Well done, Daniel. Nice move, mate.
Come on, Simon.
On your right. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear right, right side. Right side's clear.
Oh, it's not good. So slowing us both down. That's not good.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Half distance. Fuel looks good.
Teammate Dean is 1 car ahead of Simon. It's going to have to be done on the main straight. That means we've only really got about 4 opportunities to overtake the car ahead because it's tight in the infield.
Keep the pressure on. Don't give him any respite.
We're a little closer, but the exit wasn't very good there.
Quite difficult to overtake in the train, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm finding that.
You've got half your fuel left.
I'm going to try and slot in behind you.
Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. The track temp's increasing. It's now 43 Celsius.
Okay, the difference between me and the McLaren ahead is a lot less now, but going to take something special. We don't want that.
Of fuel remaining. You've just done a 126.83. On your left. Hold your line. Still there.
That'll do.
Clear left. Car left.
And that'll also do.
He's still there.
Come on, man,
Clear
punch
left.
it.
V19.
Generic Fast and the Furious quote number 39. Good. We're in the 18s, I think. I think Dean's 18th in a minute. I'm going to get a toe off you.
I had a terrible exit. I dipped the wheel on.
That's good. I'll go outside though.
Yeah.
So don't change your line. And I'll slot on the inside on the exit. So go outside. Outside.
Oh,
Leave it there, leave it there, leave it there.
Okay, Daniel.
But slot in behind me, don't leave it in the braking zones.
On your
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Van
I'll
Reen's
brake
behind.
around the 2.5. Okay.
Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Yellow flag. Caution.
Good.
Good pass. Eyes front. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
Wild Simon Underhill.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
Boy, you can tell I've had a double espresso. Simon's got damage. Looks like he'll be easy pickings on the main straight. That's another place gifted.
The gap to Powell behind is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Simon's got damage ahead, so he might be slow terminal velocity. So if you do catch him up, just leave it till they're straight.
P18. That lap was at 126.23. Car right. Hold your line.
No, Simon. Come on, Simon.
Right side's clear. Come on, Daniel. Push. We can get this guy. Car right. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear.
Oh no, you gotta be joking me. Damage?
There'll be a bit of error, I imagine.
If you didn't catch that, the car we just overtook just lost it on that 180 right. That could have been us. Well, it was us. Dean got tagged. But Simon Underhill, he's a superstar league admin, but he bins it every race. He just can't find a car that suits him. Oh, he's going to be raging. He's going to be raging. But again, the dice roll came out good for us that time. We got 2.5 minutes left.
Perfect lap as well with no incidents.
Oh mate, I think I'm still on a 0x.
17th place. Your lap time was at 127.37.
Ooh, a bit late. Don't worry, we'll just ride the brakes and turn it in late.
The gap in front is now 1.6 seconds.
This is tense.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh well, we're 18th. We started like 12th. We should be higher than this, but we ain't. So shut up and get on with it.
Okay, Daniel. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
We're going to be hard pressed to pass Byram or Blake. Then this is going to be the white flag lap and all. So yeah, last lap. We're 17th, which means we will catch. We're likely to catch a reverse grid. Can we nail this sector? No, we're not going to do it.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
No, we missed out on 16th by a tenth.
V17, that's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Where's the finish line? Yeah, I think I had a bit of damage at the front there.
Oh man. Deserved better than that. But that was a mighty fight back. Absolutely, I'm proud of myself. That was a massive fight.
Adam Watson didn't finish, you know.
I noticed he did. He got turned around on the main straight. I'm wondering what's happened there. Like, what did happen there? All I've got to do now is hope for an 18 reverse grid, and then finally I'm going to be on the right side of fortune here.
I think he was one of the cars that was sent up into the air.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I want to go back and look at it and see what happened to him, because if he got punted, then I feel sorry for him, because that puts it all into play. If he didn't deserve it, he didn't deserve it.
Yeah, BMW punted him from behind.
Did it? Which one?
Blake, Michael Blake.
Oh mate, you were saying?
I don't know what I was saying.
Cool, okay. Right, race 2 then. Damage limitation. We had the cruelest of cruel slowdowns on that lap 1, didn't we? But we fought back. We fought back and somehow came through unscathed. I think that's another 0x race there, which is another 5 points in the bag.
Pit lane speed limit is
So I'm going to pit before somebody bumps me. Crikey. Alright then chat, let's check in with you. That was redonk. Right, race 3 is coming up shortly. Same deal. Ridiculous. But I think we've come out with an 0x, which gives us an extra 5 points on top of
We think about 3 minutes of fuel remaining, 2.5 litres per lap. The fuel will be tight. We think you'll get to the end, but we're not sure.
Chief, you can relax. We're in between rounds. He's dedicated at least. Right in chat, same thing again. Going to take a couple of minutes out, get out of the seat, and then we're going to absolutely smash it for race 3. The one upshot of this is I'm kind of out of position on the grid, so if there is a reverse grid, is a reverse grid getting called yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Please be 18. Or anything above that. The last time the reverse grid treated me kindly was in Monza. That was race 5 or race 4. Yeah, that'd be race 4 because race 5 was an enduro.
You had 2 perfect races then in terms of...
Yep, 2 0x's, and if I can sync the third one with a 0x, and if the reverse grid puts me up there, and if I can stay up there, you might be laughing, mate. I wish it didn't leave it till the end to deliver some good luck. Right, going to take a couple of minutes out, chat. I'll be back shortly, and then we will continue for the third race and the final
Watching it now,
race of the
I'll tell you what
season.
it is.
Alright, let's have a look at it. Dean's just looking at the reverse grid call out.
$20.
20, yeah?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, don't look at my holy armpits. This shirt has been with me through thick and thin, and it is especially thin, especially in the armpits. Right, back in a couple of minutes. Run for a 20 reverse grid, which puts us either 3rd or 4th. It's going to be a really good one, so yeah, hang tight. Doesn't that mean you're like
3rd?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to let you run through.
Amazing, man, honestly. That's amazing. That. But Lars Van Rijn is also up there and all, so...
Yeah. Oh, that's gone out the window, man.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Well, I'm not racing him.
Fair dues. Right. Back in a minute or two. Hello, chaps. Right. So the third round is up. And luck has fell in our lap. The race that's about to happen will determine whether we come out of this in first Pro-Am or second. It is close now. It is absolutely razor thin. And if I can get a good jump, get out in the leads, maybe. So long as there's no punts, then there's a chance. There is a chance. This season has been 14 weeks in the running. 14 weeks, and we're now going to come down to the last race in the leg. And it's close. It's close between me and Adam Watson, and if he wins, then he deserves it, because he would have absolutely had he's got to cut through that grid like butter, or butter. Oh, no VR, thank you. There is legitimately real prizes on the line. Second place is fairly safe, but it is now down to this last race. A straight up shootout, and we have the upper hand that is so often lifted up the competitors. Exciting. This is exciting. Right. Let's get out on the track and warm up. Get a fix on the track conditions. It should be an afternoon session now, but I think the temperature is going to be pretty much the same as it has been before.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Yeah, it feels a bit stickier. If you hit this infield section with your brake bias too far backwards, it is just an accident waiting to happen. I know I bang on about it, but it literally does make it easier.
Just check my screenshot on the Discord.
Hang on. I'm in warm up. I'm getting in the mode. I cannot believe
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
it literally comes down to this race.
I don't know, I think you're going to be hard pushed, you know.
I don't know. If I can somehow break the front two. And you are literally the person to have alongside.
Yeah, well, depending on which side of the grid we're on, I'll slot in behind you and we can push on through. You've got like a lot more up for state than I do. I'm not sure what would have happened if I was still like pushing for the AM win.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. We've always run well together, so I shouldn't think there'd be any problem.
Just imagine the drama though if we...
Imagine the drama if we took each other out.
Exactly.
I know where you live.
I think they're updating the points as we go.
I don't want to look at them. I just don't. Don't tell me.
It says you're 71 points down, which isn't right, is it?
Yeah, that isn't right at the minute. That's definitely come down. But by what margin? Because if he had any incidents, then I actually gained more points in race one, but that would have only chopped it to 1 point. It's going to be really, really hard pressed, but if it's won by 1 point, then, which could happen, it literally could happen, he's going to have to go on full attack. And I reckon he can really do a lot of damage. He's so quick.
P3.
That lap one slowdown absolutely mullered me though.
I know, like, I can't believe I came across you like that, starting from the back of the grid.
Yeah, literally, I got the penalty on turn 1 and I had to basically keep it until that next straight, you know, the one with the DRS board.
Where
But then,
did you get it?
turn 1, because I went over the curb too much to avoid like Paolo or whoever it was. I gave somebody room, and by consequence of that, it slapped me with a bloody slowdown that was about the size of the house.
That's not good, is it?
Nah, but you know, it all works out in the end. If I'd have finished normally, I would have been sort of mid-pack now. So
The leader's just done a 125.18.
Yeah, you didn't have a bad finish considering. What was it, 17th or something?
yeah, something like that. I overtook 2 boosted cars in 2
Sector 2
corners.
is 0.7 off the pace.
Credit to them. I've never had a problem with any boosted people, but other than Simon Field when he tried to get out of the way
The leader
at
has just
Imola
done a
and went into the path for me.
125.14.
That's the one and only sort of
10th position.
cropper that
Now
they come up on.
2.2 off the
To be honest,
pace.
I can't say I've had a
Sector
problem
3 is
with
2
anyone in
tenths off the pace.
particular. Well, there's been nothing like deliberate or anything like that. I think it's just like a unfortunate incident.
The guy behind has just done a 128.00.
It's probably you doing it to them, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I messed up Adam once before, haven't I?
Have you?
2 tenths off the pace. in
Yeah,
sector
it's
1.
far.
Oh yeah,
That's it,
Headscott, yeah. I thought you meant Watson. I was like,
out of all the incidents, that's the only one that I've actually like genuinely felt guilty for. I was
oh
like,
yeah,
no.
for sure. I saw that and it was like, oh my god. Probably going to be number 1.
The leader's just done a 124.83.
But you know, I've seen others do worse. Look, much worse. And you at least know how to apologise afterwards. The PDS setup definitely has an extra tenth or 2 on the straight. So thank you, PDS. Yeah, for those of you watching that might be curious, we're running a pure driving school setup from 2020 season 3.
That's your best lap in this session. That puts you 1.4 off the pace. You've just done a 126.22.
Pure driving school is a setup database the same as VRS. They're the 2 big ones. There's newcomers, but between VRS and PDS, VRS is quick and fairly safe.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
PDS is quicker, but a lot more knife edge. So if you get used to it, if you overcome the first time you try it, where you're like, this is undrivable, if you get past that barrier, then you will be 2 or 3 tenths per lap quicker. So VRS is a good setup shop to start with, not least because of the telemetry. It's so easy. And then move on to PDS, pure driving school.
That's the end of the session.
That's what I
15th
recommend.
place.
Made a big difference to me. On the grid we go for 3rd race of the night, final race of the season. So who have we got in front of us? Lars van Rijn and
So I've got the
I think
inside.
Simon Field is Simon Field is first. just got to get through them. Just got to get through them. The faster I can do that, the better it is. I need to be precise. Good luck to you.
You too, man.
If it comes down to the main straight,
The air temp is 22 Celsius. The track temp is 38 Celsius.
just do what you feel is best. You know how to
Follow
avoid.
car number
You know how to
77
avoid
in the
incidents.
left column.
Yeah.
There you go. Beside us is Dean in the MSigns UK Ferrari, same as mine but with pink wheels. So if you're watching on the official broadcast, and I recommend you do watch the official broadcast, the link should be in the description. They do such a good job. Commentators Chaz and Paul Smith are really good at what they do. The only thing I can really criticise is that the overlay isn't as readable as Apex Racing League, nowhere near. The overlay that Apex uses is spot on from SDK Gaming. So, come the day that they
Still love
change
your car
that,
number.
369. Get low. Bloody hell. The tension.
It's acting a bit aggressive, that guy to the left and behind you.
Well, you need to be alongside me. That'll be why. Good luck, fella.
You too, man. When's he coming in?
After the line, where the cones are, there's a pit entrance just there. Looks like he hasn't backed the pack up, so it should be pretty straightforward. But we got BMWs behind us, so watch out for an attack from them.
Okay, Daniel, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
It's gone.
Okay.
Floor it. Green, green, green. 20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes
I'm going
left.
to try and take one of them at least.
BMW on the inside, just
Alright.
play it safe, there'll be opportunities.
Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Clear right.
Oh, dude! Oh my god.
Did I hit you?
No, but you're not going to be popular.
It's a safety car, surely.
Could be.
I'll just finish the race. Oh, maybe that's the gloves gone.
Mate, you are... Oh, dear me, man.
Hey, well.
You did what you could.
Nightmare.
Alright, we've got Lars van Rijn lined up. He's got the toe from Simon Field in front, but we should...
I didn't hit you, did I?
No, just
Good.
missed. Honestly, man, gutted for you. That banking is slippy.
P3.
Come on, fella. You're holding me up. Alright, this should be an easy pass. Brake bias back, prepare for the lunge.
The leader has just done a 126, car left, clear left. The guy ahead has just done a 126, left side. Still there.
Hang on the outside, be careful of the grass. No, come on, we can still do it if we hold on inside. But there goes the extra 5x for a clean race. Doesn't matter. One out of the way. Hopefully he fights Evdoka and Dance just as hard. He did fight. He fought good. Simon Field hasn't quite got it dialed in as just as good. I think Lars might have been acting the quarterback for him. I think on his own Simon's not going to have as much of a chance to defend.
B2. Clear left. Alright Daniel, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Evdoka's now within a second and he is quick. I think if he gets around these two, we're not going to be able to defend from him, but we'll still be able to salvage what we've got. But Simon's holding us up. But he's going to be wanting to hold on to that potential first race win.
Keep the pressure on, don't give him a break.
I'm trying, Chief.
That lap time was 126.00. Make him do all the work, focus on your exits.
Oh, we need to make it happen this lap, or if Doka's going to get us both. It's not going to help us. Bit scrappy that. And that was. Got Moreno, Sarika's on the radar and all, so I think we can wave that first place goodbye by the end of this 20 minutes, but we're going to give it a good crack.
Okay, Daniel, keep landing on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Good lap. That's your best in the session. Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Simon's going to have a bit of a handful on his hands with that McLaren if he doesn't give it a bit of a break. You can tell he's pushing it really hard. We need a good exit from last corner. This is too slow. This might do it unless Avdoka overtakes us both of us.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line.
Please don't.
He's still there. Clear right. Oh, Daniel. Come on, mate. Defend your position. Left side. Still there. Clear left. Car left. He's still there. He's still there. Clear left. Car left.
Please don't, please don't, please
Still
don't,
there.
Avdoka. Come on, man. You're better than this.
He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Avdoka's really fair, but how am I going to let him sort of...
Still there. Still there. Still there.
This is dangerous.
Still there.
Could throw it all away yet.
He's still there. Clear left. Remaining 10 minutes. Left side, clear left. Okay, Daniel, halfway home. Fuel looks good. Left side. He's still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear right. Car left. Clear all round. On your right.
Oh my god, that was too close.
Still there.
Right, I've learnt my lesson from Spa. These Williams guys do not care. They'll absolutely shovel you off. So, let's let them catch up to Simon. Let them do the dirty work. We're not going to get a race win, but the last thing we want is a punt. Come on, lads. If you're going to get it done, get it done. Don't hold me up. Oh, we're more than halfway through. Cam dances into range now and all, which he's a very aggressive racer. He knows what he's doing.
P4, that lap was a 127.32. Okay, Daniel, car left, clear left. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Oh no, we've got Cam Dance behind us. He's a good racer, but he's based in New Zealand. That means you might get net coded at any time. We're in this position because we couldn't get Simon Field in time if Doka and Moreno attacked. Slowed us all down. Not much we can do about that.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Track is very hot. Well, that might just be me who's warm.
That lap was a 126.00. Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Just 5 minutes to endure. All I'm really worried about is Cam Dance behind. Well, we're doing good. We're starting to shake him. Four minutes remain.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear. There's a chance of a podium here. Push, push, push. Sector 1 is 0.05 off the pace. Sector 2 time is okay. Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace.
A bit of a slip from Ovdoka, but I'm not going to attack him. He's doing well considering the damage he looks to be carrying. Looks like it's hurting him on the straights. Oh, so even Moreno is struggling to sort of crack Simon. Simon races hard. Credit to him. Look at that.
The gap behind is now 0.48.
Right, we can slot in behind Moreno and get a tow from him because that Williams will just fly. They just know something that none of the rest of us do. They know something we don't. There's going to be fireworks here. 2.5 minutes to the end. Something's going to happen.
Okay, Daniel, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Oh my god, that was close. Something's going to happen here. Moreno's off.
Left side. Still there, clear
Oh,
left.
we've got to chop that.
Stewards have warned us about track limits, keep it between the lines, don't panic.
Well, that didn't go to plan. Simon's going to be annoyed about that.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
No, Michael, come on. Bloody hell, watching that rear mirror like a hawk. He's so... If I sweat anymore, I'm just going to be a single cell bloody sponge. Ah, Simon's still in the lead.
Remaining 5 minutes.
So it was the tangle with Moreno that did it for him then. That puts us in third. It's going to be white flag lap now.
Last lap, looking good for a podium, P3.
Cam's looking a bit unsure in that car. Need to be aware, Cam Dance was the one that lost it in front of me in Barcelona and cost me a shed load of places. Look at him, he's all over the shop. Either that or it's his netcode, not knowing what he's doing. White flag lap, we're in third. I've got no idea where the competition is. There may still be a chance at a slingshot on the final corner here. Nah, it's not enough. Bloody hell, can you believe it?
Decent drive.
Blooming hell. Get me in the bath. Alright,
Where did you come?
third. Where did you come? Forgot you even existed there for a second. Honestly, that was so flipping high intensity.
25th.
That was ridiculous.
Oh man, what terrible. Oh, I need to watch that.
Man, I'm so gutted for you. But wow, you took out like half the top 10.
There's not.
Alright,
But
pop the
they go full
champagne.
steam ahead.
Pop the champagne, buddy. It's over. With WGTC is done. If every round was like that, I'd be signing up again. But this was the exception to the rule. Bloody hell. There we go then. I got no idea where everyone else came.
Well done, Bev. What's that?
Cheers, mate.
Nice.
Okay,
What's the
pit
end
speed
of it?
limit. Pit lane speed limit
That's
is
good, that.
89 kilometers per
Dean
hour.
had an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Dean.
he had an absolute nightmare. But we'll have to just wait and see. I don't know what the final points tally is or anything, but just have to see. Do I look sweaty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm running you a bath.
Oh,
I heard you say that you wanted a bath, so
Nice.
I've run it. Best wife ever!
Yeah. Too right. Crikey, chat. That was something. That's it. We're free. We're free of these chains. That was enjoyable. That was enjoyable, but my God. Normally it's not like that. Normally it's an absolute bloodbath. Just gonna have to see what happens. We don't know what the final points tally is. We've still got to take into account incidents, how it comes out, God knows. But we had a 70-point deficit to overcome, and I don't think we've done it. I don't think we've done it, but let's just wait and see. You will see. Go over and watch the main broadcast. The link to it is in the description. I'm going to go over and join the interview, the interviewees, but I can't control the language, so I'm going to stop it here. Thanks very much for riding along. I appreciate you tagging along. When the next season starts up, which will be Apex Racing League, I will sort out the chat so I can chat to whoever is tagging along. But that'll be me. That'll be all the live streams from me for a week or two, and then we'll get on it again when the ARL starts up. But I'll leave it there. Thanks as well for tagging on.